Okay, hey guys, this is Smappy,
And this is Icon.
and today we're gonna start get to Suikoden II. Suikoden II is being made by Konami and is the second game in the Suikoden series. Duh.
As opposed to the third or the fourth.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Anyways, so I'm gonna give the same spiel I gave for Suikoden, in case you guys didn't watch that one. Um, I'm pretty much a Suikoden fanatic. I love the series, and having said that, it's not the games themselves I'm in love with, it's the story and just the overall world and characters in the Suikoden series. So I don't know every single little thing, and I'm gonna miss stuff probably and screw up once in a while because I'm human. And but I'll try my best, and we'll show what we can.
And she will use her godlike knowledge to give us all the benefit of the doubt. And
Yeah.
that doesn't make any
And
sense what I just said, but she's going to use it anyway.
with Suikoden 1, I didn't use a guide or anything because, as I mentioned in that Let's Play, I only have one American Suikoden 1 guide, and I'm not pulling out of my collection to use it. However, with Suikoden 2, I do own multiple copies, and I have one copy I actually do use, so I'm probably going to use it and refer to that once in a while if I can't remember something. But for the most part, I'm just going to be, working off my knowledge. Suikoden 2 is my favorite game in the series, so I have a lot to say, and
Of the
we
ones
get
I've played, it's my favorite too.
yeah, and we're gonna have a lot more story. There's a lot of storylines going in Suikoden at once, and I think Suikoden 2 is probably one of the only games where I think almost all of those storylines overlap at some point. So I might actually talk a lot more about what's going on in the Suikoden world than I did in 1, just because there's so much more that they're opening up to you. There's still some stuff I'm not going to talk about because you see it in 3 or whatever, but for the most part, I'll probably talk a lot more about it. And we are going to get all 108 characters. I'll try my best to show the ending when you don't have 108 like I did with Suikoden, but we'll see. Um, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say, Icon?
Um, no, not really. I was going to say, excuse the munching sounds if you hear anything. I'm rather
He's
hungry and I haven't eaten yet
he's
today, so.
he's eating his pizza. I already had my pie, so and we're gonna try our best to do voices or whatnot. Um,
Yeah, I think we each have about three voices we can do, so.
yeah, I've been practicing my Ronnie Bell voice that I came up with.
Ronnie Bell voice. That was an awesome one.
I'm not gonna do the voice I did for the chief of the
No,
elves.
the Elves Chief. No, you have to use that voice again. That was the best one.
All right, I'll try again.
We'll find somebody for you to use that on.
All right, but I guess the last thing I'm gonna say before we get the game started is again, this is not going to be a quick let's play of just the storyline. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. We're gonna show fights. We're gonna talk a lot. So if you
But
really want to just watch it for the story, the basic plot, I would not suggest this let's play.
yeah, but that said, if we are going to be doing battles, we're probably going to be skipping battles that are random encounters between story events and
Oh
stuff like
yeah,
that.
if we're grinding or something, or there's like a long walk between some places, I won't show it. But for the most part, if we're in the middle of a dungeon or something, I'm too lazy. I want to show it. Plus, I think it's a part. I think it's a part of the
Part of the
game.
character of the game, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's important to tweak it in because you actually see character development in battle. I mean, with unite attacks and stuff. So, anyways, do we have time to get to actually watch the intro and
Oh
everything?
yeah, we got 6 minutes.
Okay. I kind of talked during the intro during Suikoden 1 because there wasn't much to it, but I absolutely love the intro to Suikoden 2. So I'm not going to.
Seriously,
What?
seriously, it's great.
Yeah, we're not going to talk through it. So let's see
Speak for
if
yourself.
you're going to talk through it. Oh my
No,
gosh, this never lines up when I start it. Konami.
Konami.
Is my controller on? It is now. had to stop myself from saying something multiple times. Suikoden II!
Press start.
1996, 1999. Konami, all rights reserved.
We don't always read everything, guys.
Yeah, I know. It's just I want to make sure you guys know that Konami made this game and I did not. I am just playing it. I also forgot to mention in my opening spiel, I try to keep my Let's Plays E for everybody, and I would appreciate if you kept all commentary E for everybody. And I have played this game at least probably not as
2
many.
billion times.
I want to say between 10 and 15 times. I actually have a record somewhere written down, but I played this game before, and Icon's played this game before, so please no spoilers. If I say, ooh, it's gonna happen, we all know what's gonna happen, Icon and I, so please don't write it. And I guess having said that this is E for everybody, I'm gonna try really hard to be E for everybody when I'm around Flick and Hicks. I was having difficulties in Suikoden 1, so I'm gonna try really hard.
It did kind of infer some things there
I
a
did.
couple times.
And then it's even worse because now they're really close to my age, which makes it even worse. And they're a lot hotter too, so...
Yeah, you can tell she's a fangirl.
So we're gonna be Smappy again, you know, it's a pretty popular name in the world of Suikoden.
Okay, yeah, I want to be clear on one thing here. If I call him Ruffledorf instead at some point... when I play this game, Smappy and I, we went through and just put together random syllables and ended up with Ruffledorf for his name.
Yes.
So I think that he should not be called Smappy. I've always thought of him as Ruffledorf.
You really want to call him Ruffledorf?
I don't know. It's your call.
No,
We call him Smappy, but I might drop Ruffledorf at some point by accident. I'm just saying. Just in my mind, he's always been Ruffledorf. So
Yeah, he kind of looks more like a Ruffledorf than Smappy.
exactly. Plus, we had Smappy in the last game. That was Smappy McDoll. This is not Smappy McDoll.
No, but like I said, that's a popular name.
Okay. Well, anyway, we can go with Smappy. I mean, it makes sense.
How much time do we have to even start the game?
We have a minute, so we probably don't have time to start.
Yeah, we'll actually start in the next video since we totally went over with Suikoden 1 with the first video.
Yeah.
So, in the next video, we'll start playing Suikoden 2, my favorite game of all time.
Oh, it's in my top 50.
And with that, we're going to stop the video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.